Hi, in this video we're going to take a very quick look at how to modernise your website. And like everything else, websites need to be kept up to date. You replace your phone every year or two, you probably replace your television every whatever, and your website maybe doesn't need replacing but certainly needs bringing up together. You can't just put up a website, let it sit there and largely ignored for years on end, because despite your best efforts, clients will actually find your website, and often it's one of the first things they check before they even contact you. And if the impression your site gives is one of neglect, a bit like one of those sleepy towns that you only ever go to on holiday and you almost have to wipe the dust off the signs, they'll move on. Even little things like having last year's copyright date or a broken contact form sends out the wrong signals, and so do out-of-date promotions, and you don't want the January sale to be still on your site in the middle of July, and I've seen sites like that pointed out and they say, oh yeah, okay, but they don't do anything about it, and that again sends the wrong signals to your clients. And your website needs to stay alive. You need to add new content to it. Make a note in your diary to do that, and note on your phone, anywhere. And new content at least weekly, ideally more often. Sounds scary? If you're not sure what to write, do a quick search on Google. Just type in a couple of words and it will come up with suggestions, and follow those, they're quite good. Or jot down the questions your clients ask and then answer those questions. And don't be afraid about giving away the farm. You won't. They'll come to you because they'll see you as the expert. And if your website is old and difficult to maintain, it might be worth biting the bullet and making the cost of swapping it to a modern system like WordPress. It's not scarily expensive, it's not cheap, but it's certainly not, you're not talking huge budgets. And if you're on an expensive hosting contract, again, it's worth escaping from that. Unless your website's super busy, chances are you shouldn't be spending more than a tenner a month to host it. Maybe quite a bit less. I've got clients of mine spend about £30 a year on their hosting. It's perfectly adequate. And if you'd like help with modernising your website, or even just a second opinion on a quote you've had, contact me. If you're here in the UK, or even Cheltenham, my mobile is 07967 478 272. Or, if you prefer, Skype me, it's Trevor D92. But easiest one, certainly in the UK, 07967 478 272. I won't blind you with science, we'll just get your site sorted, modernised, if it needs it. If it doesn't, more content added to it. Keep it alive, keep it vibrant. Look forward to working with you. Thanks very much for watching.